Scorpio, this is your reading. Hi, welcome in. I'm Venus, an intuitive modern mystic with over a decade of experience in this game. How are you doing? How are you keeping? If you're new here, subscribe for more videos like this. And if you're returning, I'm so glad that you're back. I missed you too. So with that said, if you're new here, my messages are timeless and they will apply to your sun or rising. I will ask that you have discernment when receiving any messages that come through on your table. Okay, and if you're returning, you already know how this goes, so sit back, relax, and let's see what spirit wants to talk to you about today, Scorpio. So with that said, I don't know if you're going to keep it short and simple, okay, because there've been a lot of messages coming through so far, but we'll do the best that we can, and I know that we'll leave this reading with nothing short of clarity and truth. So with that said, let's open the major arcana to see what your energy is like at the moment. Okay. Let's see. You feel uneasy. I don't know if I feel the need to like shake my body. You feel uneasy about something here. What's going on, Scorpio? You feel uneasy. Let's see. What's happening with Scorpios at this time? You need a cleanse, Scorpio. 1-1 on my timer. I rarely blow on the tools that I use for divination, and whenever I do, that's a sign for a spiritual cleanse of some sort. Okay, so maybe it's time for you to do the air cleanse, the salt water cleanse, whatever it is that you do to cleanse your spiritual body. There's a need for you to do that, okay? So go ahead and do that, Scorpio. Yeah, oh, excuse me. There is no reason for me to be yawning. Yeah, you're uneasy, you're burning out. The Wheel of Fortune and the Fool are here. You're at the beginning stages of something new, okay? So you're uneasy, you're nervous, you don't know if it's going to work out. Trust yourself a bit more, Scorpio, come on. You don't know what you're capable of? You don't know the lovers. Could be a romantic connection, doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Interesting. We've got Sagittarius energy on the table. Capricorn and Gemini too. You're uneasy about needing to make a choice here. Whether to go for it, this brand new thing in whatever area of your life we're talking about here. Whether to go or to go. Basically, whether to go or to go. Those are your only two options. To go or to go. I'm joking. What do I mean by this? You're stuck between doing a complete 180 in your life, starting afresh from scratch, or whether to refine and perfect something already in your life. This could be within your career, family dynamic, or a romantic connection. Okay? So what are you going to choose? Are you going to progress here? In your city, in your house, in your country, or are you going to do a complete 180 here and start from scratch elsewhere with someone else potentially? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Number 10 could be significant. Number 6 as well. 6 and 10, that's 16. The 16th could be significant for you. The 16th of October could be significant for you. Doesn't matter when you're watching this video, the timelines that I'm getting are October the 16th, that day specifically. But let's see. Let's have a look. Talk to me about the Fool. Let's start with the Fool. I want to see. You want to be optimistic about something. You want to believe that something is going to work, but there's something holding you back. Perhaps your romantic interest, your relationship is holding you back. That could be the case. or you not trusting the universe that something will work out. I don't know. Talk to me about the Fool, please. There's a lot that came out. So, Two of Pentacles, stop being wishy-washy. King of Swords, be more strategic. Page of Pentacles, if this is about a job, if you want it, it's yours. Five of Wands, so there's gossip, jealousy, competition around you. Nine of Pentacles is here. Okay, this is about your career. This is about your career, your finances, where you want to be. Okay, cool. Then we've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups here. Okay, interesting. So you're wanting to start afresh when it comes to career, but there's something holding you back, or at least that's what you're telling yourself. Okay, you're being wishy-washy at the moment, Scorpio. You need to make a decision, okay? For some of you, it would be wise for you to seek some sort of mentor or an advisor. We've got the Three Kings on your table. So you need to look at this situation before making this choice. You need to look at it emotionally, logically, and financially speaking too. Like, does it make sense right now for me to do this? You need to look at it from all angles. And from what I can see here, you can be quite inexperienced. Okay, so go to the elders, consult with an advisor, something like this. Okay, also, that's something that I wanted to mention earlier. I don't know if it's still here. Yeah, the Justice card wanted to peep out when I was opening your energy. And something about a legal matter came through. And it's interesting how the Three Kings or the three experts in a certain area have come through. So for some of you, Scorpio, if you are dealing with a legal matter, consult with the legal team, an advisor, something. Okay, consult with a professional about this to see how you're going to deal with this legal matter. Okay, if we're talking about an ongoing case or something like this. Shared custody or full custody? That's coming through. You could be thinking about whether you want full custody or shared custody. That could be the case. Okay, that could be the case. If this isn't related to a legal matter, or you have nothing going on in the courts or anything like that, then this is about a career shift. Okay, like I said, does it align with what you want for yourself? Does it make you feel joy? Does it bring you a spark? Also, logistically speaking, does it actually make sense? Do you need to relocate? Is it a long commute? That kind of thing. Is there an opportunity for progression within the company? Something like this. And financially speaking, you know, if you are in between jobs, for example, are your savings good until you land something? Because if not, you might need to go for that bridge job in the time being, that temporary job for the time being. So again, just look at it from every angle and then make an informed decision. Don't make a decision on a whim here. Spirit is wanting you to use your knowledge, your lived experience, and if you don't have these, consult with those that do. Consult with those that do. Okay. Like I said, if you're looking for work, I do see an opportunity coming in towards the end of the year. Okay, this is for you. There's a lot of competition for this job that's coming in. It's aligned with your skill sets and experience, salary expectations, benefits package, whatever the case may be. But because it's so good, there's a lot of competition. Okay, however, having said that, I do see you being the strongest candidate. So if you really want it, it's yours, Scorpio. Okay, if you really want it, it's yours. Financially speaking, things are shaky. Okay, right now, financially speaking, things are shaky. So it may not be wise for you to start something new right now, but rather refine what's already here. Refine what's already here. Okay? Refine, reflect, and then later on you can take the plunge. Okay? If we're talking about a career shift. For some others, romantically speaking, you are torn between 3 people. You are torn between 3 people. Okay? On paper, they're great. There's one that it makes sense in the eyes of society, for the family's approval. It makes sense for you to go with this person. Heavy Virgo energy. It makes sense. They'll take care of you, that type of thing. They're established, blah, blah, that whole thing. So that's one. The other person, they're a bit cold and aloof, strategic, but also they help you to be more logical. Okay, so they could help you with that balance. The other one brings you emotional stability. It brings you emotional fulfillment, makes you feel free, makes you feel seen, understood. They're spiritual. These two aren't. These two aren't spiritual or religious or whatever. One's an agnostic, the other one's an atheist. So, again, what's your criteria? Who are you going for? That's a decision that you can make, or you can choose not to make a decision and not date them at all. But I do see 3 choices here, and you're torn, Scorpio. Again, depending on what you want, which for a lot of you, I can see that it's financial stability matched with the emotional fulfillment. Do what you will with that information. It's down to you. You're the one dating them. You're the one getting to know them. You'll know what's best for you, okay? Career we've already talked about. There's one opportunity coming in. These 3 people, romantically speaking, that have showed up, they're older, much wiser. Their soul is wiser, to the point where they may intimidate you a little bit. You almost feel as though they know too much. This makes me feel exposed. It makes me feel uneasy, right? They read me like a book type of thing. I don't like that. But also that's what you crave, Scorpio. You want to be understood to your core. So, yeah. And then, for those of you who are dating, open to dating, are out here trying to find your person, I do see someone coming in with an offer of commitment. This is someone younger. Okay. However, they do come with a lot, and I mean a lot of baggage. Chaos follows them. Chaos follows them. So, tread carefully, I guess. They mean well, but they really haven't made amends with their past. It still follows them, it still haunts them, and it destroys everything that they touch. So, and there's something that they're hiding from you anyway here. So, keep that in mind. Cool. So, talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune, please. Why is it here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? Tell me. Yeah, you're closed off. You're uneasy. You're closed off, Scorpio. Man. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Scorpio, please? Scorpio Sun and Rising. What's it trying to tell us? Thank you. 2 of Cups. Okay. For some of you, your luck will change once you make peace with your romantic connection. Now, whether that's the romantic connection that you're in at the moment, perhaps you should focus on working on improving that, or if you're not open to dating, you've opted out of dating, you're not interested in romantic love in that way, then this is talking about self-compassion and self-love. Once you start showing the same level of love that you show to anybody else in your life, your luck comes in and it flourishes. Okay, I do see that here. I do see that here. It's interesting. Remember the 3 divine masculines that showed up earlier? Let me show you. And now how the 2 of Cups showed up, right? Out of these 3, the one that's going to fulfill you the most, ironically enough, is the King of Cups. This person is your match if you wanted confirmation. The King of Cups is your better match out of the 3. They understand you in a way where you two merge with each other, which is what you crave, Scorpio. Okay, deep down to your core, you want to be understood, you want to be read like a book, you want someone who's loyal to you and fully committed and devoted to you. The King of Cups gives me that energy here. Out of the 3 that showed up, the King of Cups is your closest match. Okay, they're not perfect, but they're willing to better themselves, continue to better themselves, and continue to see you and support you. They will continue to see you and support you and your heart and your essence. So keep that in mind, Scorpio. And it could be that if you do choose this King of Cups, you'll feel like life becomes easier. Life becomes easier. 16 just showed up on my timer. Did I mention the number 16? Yeah, I think I did. 16th of October, didn't I? Yeah. Interesting. Talk to me about the Lovers, please. Why is it here? Why is it here? Why is the Lovers here? Please, Spirit. Why is the Lovers here? Can you tell us? 3 of Pentacles. For those of you who are dating, open to dating, are here trying to find your person, continue dating, okay? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I hate saying that phrase, but explore your options. And let people know that, yes, that they are in competition. 3-3 significant here. Let them know. Oh, but what do you think about exclusivity? Blah, blah, blah. I'll let you know when I believe that it could be viable with you. But let them know that they're not the only one. Not the only one that you're out here dating, okay? Yeah, these 3 people are in your orbit. They all could teach you something different here, okay? Especially when it comes to love and relationships. So even if you end up not dating committing to a full-blown relationship with any of these 3 kings, you would have at least learned something from each of them, because they bring different qualities, okay? They bring different qualities that could enrich your life outside of a romantic dynamic, okay? And let them know that they're in competition to win your heart. They absolutely are in competition to win your heart. Let it be known. Don't make them feel like you're being exclusive with them if you two haven't had that conversation yet, which I can see you haven't, obviously. Yeah, but then of course, once you choose someone, if you do choose someone here, then of course, you know, if you expect loyalty, then be loyal, right? But up until then, Let them know. They need to show you why they're worthy of being part of your life. What makes them stand out? Do you feel safe around them? Do you feel seen, understood? All of these things. Ask the hard questions, you know. Because I'm not talking to a super young crowd here, okay? In dating, okay, for those of you who are dating, open to dating, that kind of thing, I want you to think of it this way. When you're dating these people and you're having the conversations, don't ask them about their favorite color and their favorite dish and bullshit like this. I want you to ask questions like, if, God forbid, there was a situation where I end up bedbound, would you leave me? Are you open for adoption if there's ever a situation where, again, God forbid, I'm not able to have kids naturally? Yeah, hard-hitting questions like this. When you're dating these people, as you're getting to know them, really ask yourself, is this someone, not to sound morbid, but this is real life, is this the person that I can have on my speed dial when something serious happens in my life? A parent passes, I lose my job, I fall sick, something that could, you know, turn your life into a 180. Is this the first person that you're thinking about? And you know that they'll be there for you in whatever way that you need. Is this person that you're dating, that you're wanting to become exclusive with, are they the person that you're thinking about when you need to plan your parents' funeral? 4 on my timer as I said that. Because that's a tough time, you know. Parents pass, you're out of it, but you need to deal with the logistics of it all. Is this future partner of yours, is this partner of yours going to be able to hold the fort for you and help you navigate those types of heavy loaded situations? If they flinch at such a question, at such a scenario, run. They're not ready for you. They're not ready for that kind of devotion and that level of reality, you know. 2 on my timer as I said that. Let me get one more for you, Scorpio. Let's see. I think we've looked at everything pretty much, have we? I think we have. But let's see if there's anything else the Spirit wants to talk to you about. Okay. Anything else for my Scorpios at this time? So yeah, romantically speaking, you need to take it seriously. Because this is the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Okay? And yes, you need to ask these questions. Oh, but they're really hard-hitting or whatever. The right person will not flinch. The right person will see the reason behind these questions. Because even those questions speak about who you are as a person. You're someone who's looking for depth, who's looking for loyalty, who's looking for commitment, who's looking for their other half. Are you here to just play games, or are you here to do life together? And if so, then you can show me in the dating phase what that looks like. Yeah. It's real like that. And I know you're aware of this, Scorpio, but if you're not, because, I don't know, perhaps you haven't dated much or whatever, I want you to think about dating through that lens. Real life scenarios, real life situations. And really listen to what the person is saying and their body language when they respond. That will tell you everything you need to know. Whether they deserve another date, whether they deserve to go exclusive with you, or whether you need to run for the hills. Okay? What's this? 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. There's an opportunity that's coming your way that you're not trying to see. You're not trying to see, Scorpio. Why? Why are they not trying to see this opportunity? Why are they not trying to see it? You're choosing not to see this. What does this pertain to, Spirit? Yes, it's about give and take, but okay. Perhaps you're not trying to give so much anymore, whether that's your time, resources, energy. You're choosing to be a villain. I'm not judging, I'm just reading the message, delivering the message rather. You're turning a blind eye to generosity here, because you feel like if they're generous, this could be romantic, social, whatever the case may be, adapted to your reality. So there's an opportunity here that you're not trying to see, right? It's generous from what I can see, but you're not trying to see it because perhaps you feel like it may tie you into something that you're not fully aware of, or that they might use this generosity against you in the long run. Okay, noted. If you already have that feeling, like I always say, listen to your intuition. If it feels too good to be true, it probably is. So lead with that. Okay, check the terms and conditions. Oh no. Yeah, because you're turning a blind eye to generosity here, because you don't want something or someone to have something on you, Scorpio. All right, do what you will with that information. Let me close your reading with the angel answers oracle, actually. So there's a question that you have on your mind. This is the time for you to take a deep breath, focus on your question. Could be about any area of your life, and we'll see what the angels have to say, basically. You can pause the video, think of your question, really focus, and then come back. But yeah, take a deep breath, focus on your question, and let's see what the angels have to say. And they spoke very quickly. The answer is, the answer is choose a new direction. Choose a new direction is the answer from your angels, archangels, spirit guides, and your higher self. So with that said, Scorpio, that concludes your reading. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me. I hope I was able to help in any way, shape, or form. If I did, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about me, my services, what I do, if you want to check out my book, my blog, some gems that I drop on TikTok sometimes, everything will be linked in the description below. And until next time, stay immensely blessed.